Hey guys, it's Matt, welcome to SpeedTutor and welcome to the top 3 assets for April-May 2026. So I take you through a selection of the most awesome assets that you can find this month. And I do have many years of doing this, so I've got all the links down in the description to every asset and every single thing you need to know. Before I get started, there's the free asset for this week, as there is every week, but for this one is the Motion Transitions Pack, so you can get this for free if you use the code MitchSky, and I'll leave the link down below too. If you do like this video, don't forget to throw a like and make sure you subscribe because it helps me out massively. And you can also check out my Patreon too, to get over 240 different scripts, assets and projects you cannot find anywhere else. So the first one we've got here is an asset just called Glass, and this is a lightweight glass shader suitable for URP, and it's a HLSL shader, so it's really optimized and you can do things like tint color, distortion, chromatic aberration, the strength, the metallic, smoothness and emission values. Next one, we've got the simple modular vehicle controller. So this includes individual modules like engine, gearbox, steering and different input systems, which is lightweight and easy to extend. We've got the mini golf multiplayer, which is a photon quantum sample, and this is a cool demonstration for a golf minigame with a scoring system, reusable patterns and just turn-based to allow other people to take their turn. Next one is the low poly symmetry kit, which is 80 different prefabs for a symmetry sampler with various different pieces of vegetation, different pieces of architecture, trees and roots, grass, ivy and other scene materials. Next one is the Getting Started with Shader Graph. So this is a complete course by Unity. I did actually make the trailer for this one, so of course it's going to be amazing. So this is something that can help you get started with creating shaders in Shader Graph for the first time, whether you want to make a highlight or an X-ray shader, hologram shaders, vertex, pixelation, full screen dithering, liquid shaders and other examples included. We've got one called Flexible Glass Destructor. So this is a system which allows you to fracture glass. So it's got an editor setup, you can use physics and raycast for the destruction, and it uses pre-generated meshes to avoid CPU spikes when doing this. We've got something called Easy Sensor for URP. So this is a sensor effect where you can pixelate elements of a game object or something within Unity. So you can just drag and drop it straight in, and it's optimized for performance with several different filters if you want this effect. Next one is called the Blur Shaders Pro, which actually does support all pipelines. And this is a post-processing effect that features Gaussian blur, box and radial blurs, and compatible with the volume system. Next one in the destruction theme, we've got the 2D sprite destruction system, which enables you at runtime to be able to destroy sprites. So this does allow real-time destruction of sprites. You can update the collision, which match with the destruction, and you can do editable edges that can be destroyed and detachable chunks with their own physics. Next one is the Dark Knight 2D animated controller. So it's a ready-to-use 2D character with different animations and visual effects, just in this Dark Knight style with bunches of idle, run, walk, on guard, attack. We've got the stylized player character free. So this is a fully humanoid and rigged character with 3 in-place animations, which have got 2 to 4K PBR textures suitable for all pipelines. Next one, we've got Motion Core, which is a physics character controller. So if you need a character controller that uses a rigid body that supports slopes, stairs, grounding, and modular ability, you can have this to even have air control. We've got the free shooting system to be able to support 3D and 2D workflows. So you could do damage plus hit events, audio hooks, and even have some functionality where you can render when you're close to walls so your weapon doesn't clip through. We've got the free blood visual effects for URP. So this is a clean and optimized, ready to pretty much drop in blood effect, which will go on the floor. Next one is the Checkers 2D Lite. So this has touch controls and a clean UI for a 2D local example of what a checkers game would be like, where you can move each of the pieces and capture them where appropriate. We've got one called the Spline Wall Generator Free. So this creates walls along a spline, so you can specify the mesh subdivision, the wall height, you can flip the nobles, even adjust the thickness, and do any UV tiling as well. We've got one called the Procedural Building Builder, a little bit of a tongue twister, so you can create varied low poly buildings with the editor completely at runtime or bake them into prefabs, and you can create family buildings, different profiles, and anything of what you want to create. We've got the Grid Box Lite, so if you ever wanted that hashed out grid layout, when you're in sort of demo scenes or blocking things out. So this is something highly customizable with 3 different grid patterns. You can customize the colors, you can adjust the grid and the line settings, labels, live previews, you can export as PNGs. We've got the realistic rocks pack. I always like to add something like this, so it's 12 different variations of rocks, which are kind of moss colored as well. Anything from mountains, cliffs, or outdoor specific scenes. So we've got the editor time tracker. So if you ever got lost in exactly how long you've spent in Unity, this is quite a nice little asset, and it detects activity times. It can set a little tracker. You can get fixed and weekly goal tracking. It's got multiple different themes, and it even detects when you go away from your keyboard, so it stops the timer. We've got one here called the Atmospheric Starship Controller. It does seem to have an insane amount of features. It suggests that it's got advanced aerodynamics, G-force simulation, using physics all up with a modular AI system, a pilot and a brain, scriptable object behaviors, integrated combat, and the last one is the simple JRPG turn-based combat classic system. So it's got 5 different turn-based systems. Classic, where characters act in order. You've got the action time battle, which each character has a gauge that will be filled based on the speed. You've got a timeline version, a press to turn, action points, or you can customize something different. If you do find this useful, make sure you throw a like on this video and make sure you're subscribed, because it helps me out massively. And do check out all the sales, the free asset, and everything you can find in Unity. I'll put all the links down below. Big thank you to all my patrons, special thank you to Joe and everybody else who comes to watch the video. So thank you very much.